Now, after you have unlocked all the characters and played through one player mode with every character, there are a few other things that you can do to unlock everything else in the game. That being the sound test, the extra multiplayer level, and the item switch for multiplayer use. To reiterate, to unlock Luigi, you have to complete the Break the Targets with the 8 original characters: Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Yoshi, Kirby, Fox, and Pikachu. To unlock the sound test, you have to complete Break the Targets and board the platforms with all 12 characters. I don't know if you people can tell this or not, but I'm playing this on my Wii, and it's really cool. I'll get more into that later on, but I just thought I'd point that out in case it looks spiffy. Or not, but it is, so yeah. Now, if you remember at the end of my last Paper Mario video, I had a little image of a thing that I used for a contest. And the contest has already been won within 24 hours of me putting up the video. The winner of that contest was 123 James Hart. So, congratulations on winning that contest. More will be inquired later. 123 James Hart is the winner of my Guess the Thing video. And I said at the end of the last Paper Mario video that the winner would get a shout out, so I'm shouting out 123 James Hart. He won the contest. And I think this is how shout out works. I wouldn't really know. One, two, three. James Hart is doing Let's Plays at the moment. Last time I checked, he's doing a Let's Play of Nicktoons Unite for the Game Boy Advanced, I believe, and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for the GameCube. So if you so choose to, go and check out his stuff. Now, the answer to the contest that 123 James Hart won was, guess what this thing represents? What it represented was, in Star Fox 64, it was all the different branching paths that could be taken. If you've played the game, you would understand from there. Oh, it's so obvious now. Yeah, oh well. It doesn't matter who knows it, it matters who knew it first. And 123 James Hart knew it first, so congratulations again to him. As a little added bonusy stipulation to winning the contest, 123 James Hart, as well as getting a shout out to him and his Let's Plays, I will also allow you to ask me a question. Any question you want. Ask it on this video, and on the next Paper Mario video, I will answer it. Any question you like, and I will go in as much detail as I feel like doing. Next video, which will be more Paper Mario. Another interesting thing to note is that 123 James Hart, not only being the winner of this most recent mini contest that I set up, but was also the winner of the Guess the Missing Power contest I had for Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. So, for any of you planning on doing any contests, you better keep your eye on 123 James Hart, because he is a contest-winning fool. He knows his stuff. Or is just really good and smart and stuff. Whatever the case may be. Yeah. So yeah, 123 James Hart, again, you won the contest, the Guess the Missing or guess the thing contest on the last video. Ask any question you want on this video, and I will answer it next Paper Mario video. Now, I feel I should probably say this now, but again, you can ask any question you want. Do not ask me what my favorite video game is, because I'm leaving that secret for a reason. If you do, not only am I not going to answer it, but you just wasted your question. In terms of things to say, I don't really have anything else to talk about except for the fact that maybe it's just me, but I find it kind of ironic, if you will. Jigglypuff is, in my opinion, the easiest character to unlock, but has the most difficult break the targets and board the platforms of this entire game. So, one thing you gotta remember is this little pound move works very good to bridge some horizontal distance. I'll delve into some other stuff next board the platforms, but I just want to point this out that I think it's interesting that Luigi is the only character in this game whose level design includes these blue blocks, because every other character has to share level design with a different character, but Luigi is the only character in this game that has this blue block design for his break the targets and board the platforms. I find it interesting and educational. As I was saying, every character, aside from Luigi, shares their level design with other characters. Mario and Donkey Kong have the same level design. Link, Kirby, and Ness have the same level design. Samus, Captain Falcon, and Fox have the same level design, which leaves Yoshi, Pikachu, and Jigglypuff, who have the same level design. I don't necessarily know about the other characters, but I do know for a fact that with Mario and Donkey Kong, since they share the same level design for break the targets and board the platforms, that it's an homage to the first video game that they both appeared in, which was Donkey Kong Arcade, which was released back in 1981. Of course, that was back before Mario was even Mario. He was known as Jumpman, and that was before Princess Peach's time, when Mario was going after some skirt named Pauline. Now that's history. Just to reiterate, I'm playing this game on the Wii. Oh, it controls so beautifully. This is one of my dreams ever since getting Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee. So I've wanted to play this game with a GameCube controller. I didn't care if it was on the GameCube, the Wii, or whatever. I just want to be able to play this with a GameCube controller, because the GameCube controller just works so much better than the Nintendo 64 controller, in my opinion. I hate that hard plastic analog stick that's wiggly and loose and borderline useless on the Nintendo 64 controller. Oh, this is just so much better. The analog stick on GameCube controllers has a little rubber pad on it. In addition to Super Smash Bros., I also have Super Mario 64 on the Wii. As a matter of fact, today, I just recently got done playing through it in its entirety. I mean, different, but still better, no matter what, but still kinda... Still something you gotta get used to. I still like it better, though. Again, ever since Super Mario Sunshine came out, I've wanted to play Super Mario 64 on a GameCube controller. Now my dreams have come true. And I am eternally happy. Along with Super Smash Bros. And Super Mario 64, honestly, one of the main reasons I wanted a Wii was so I could get Star Fox 64 and play it with a GameCube controller. Oh, eternal happiness. That was honestly my main reason for getting a Wii, was for, you know, to get all those other games, Paper Mario, Super Mario 64, Super Smash Bros, whatever. But Star Fox 64 especially, with a GameCube controller, oh man, there are very few baked confections that have provided as much pleasure as this experience has. Like cake and donuts. And of course, including Super Mario 64, Star Fox 64, and Super Smash Bros, I've also gotten Paper Mario on the Wii, and it's awesome, no matter what. As a matter of fact, the last video that you saw, the one with the guess the missing, or not, damn it! Guess the thing, the representative picture contest, that was recorded on the Wii. The Wii is just so amazing. It's incredible. I just can't say too many decently nice things about it. So to reiterate, one more time, Super Mario 64 with a GameCube controller, Star Fox 64 with a GameCube controller, Super Smash Bros with a GameCube controller, Paper Mario with a GameCube controller. From me personally, from Psych to you people, let me just say, you should never give up on your dreams, because they will come true someday. Alright, with all that aside, that was awfully sentimental for no reason whatsoever. I just recently got done watching a long play, if you will, of Super Mario 64 3DS. And, interesting to say the least. It was nice to see it in a different light. Can't remember. Oh, Conquer Live and Reloaded versus Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Basically that kind of, you know, mending of old to new. New school flavor, old school kick, if you will. And, interesting to say the least. Now, the positives of Star Fox 64 3DS, first of all, graphically, dare I say, superior than the Nintendo 64 version. Anytime you can take a video game, an older video game, and remake it pretty much exactly the same, give it maybe a new coat of paint, if you will, in my opinion, it's always better. Always nice to see a good game in a different light. Also, every single boss, if you will, in the game, it has an intro and a sub-intro. You know, it says what the boss name is and what it does, specialty, whatever the case it is. And that, I think, is really, really nice touch. I appreciate that. Obviously, with Star Fox 64 3DS, I'm sure the biggest downfall with it, aside from having to play it on the 3DS as opposed to playing it with, say, a GameCube controller, is the fact that the voice acting is even worse than the Nintendo 64 version. Even worse. And Slippy has somehow become even more of a hassle than the Nintendo 64 version, just on his voice alone. So, alright, with all that aside, this being the finale of all the break the targets and board the platforms, how fitting to end on what may be the most difficult out of all of them. And I'm trying to do this without getting hit once, and I think I figured it out. So pay attention if you want to do so accordingly. Oh yeah! Too good, too good. And with this last platform over here will be the end of all the break targets and all the board platforms, which will get you. You can now use the sound test. Access it in the data screen. To unlock the secret multiplayer level, you have to complete one-player mode with the 8 original characters, that being Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Yoshi, Kirby, Fox, and Pikachu. And then you have to play a multiplayer match on each of the 8 levels being shown off right now. That being Princess Peach's Castle, Congo Jungle, Hyrule Temple, Planet Zebes, Yoshi's Story, Green Greens, Sector Z, and Saffron City. and that is all it takes. A new battle arena has been added, which I will show off right now. And finally, to unlock the item switch, which lets you control what items are allowed in the playfield, as well as how often they appear, you just have to play 100 versus mode matches. You don't have to win them, you just have to play through them. And that's all it takes. But with this is the finale of my Let's Play of Super Smash Bros. Thank you all for watching. Next video will be continuing of my Let's Play. And that is it. I'm just going to finish playing through this, because this is my 100th fight, because I keep tabs. Oh, here we go. Annihilation, if I do say so myself. This game's winner is Jigglypuff. You can now use the item switch. Access it in the versus mode.